published 1731 EDT, 29 September 2017. Updated 1731 EDT, 29 September 2017. Comments by Manchester United's executive vice-chairman Ed Woodward last summer continued to rile clubs opposing Big Sixled attempts to grab more of the Premier League's TV cash. Woodward, along with his Manchester City counterpart Ferran Soriano, are now perceived as the club leaders doing most to push for a 35% share of the overseas funds being awarded by league position from the next deal, rather than being equally shared. The issue has split the PL ahead of Wednesday's vote, with 9 clubs in the Big Six camp and 11 opposed, and showing no signs of budging despite the lobbying being done by PL Executive Chairman Richard Scudamore to achieve the 146 majority necessary for a rule change. Manchester United director Ed Woodward is eyeing a greater share of Premier League TV cash. Premier League chief Richard Scudamore faces a £1 billion split among clubs over TV money minutes from the PLs AGM in June. Detail. Woodward's concerned that all clubs in the top flight can afford to buy players from overseas, making the transfer market that much harder for clubs who traditionally qualify for the Champions League. That view caused a stir at the time, and continues to do so. It has been interpreted by some PL outfits as Fat Cats United and their ilk not wanting clubs who finished lower in the division interfering with their business. How dare they? And it is hardened opinion ahead of a PL vote that looks like being a major reverse for ringmaster Scudamore, unless a more acceptable option is put on the table. The Big Six, led by Manchester City chief executive Ferran Soriano, want more of the bounty the MCC face, yet more upheaval with unpopular chairman Gerald Corbett encountering strong opposition from those who do not want him awarded a second 3-year term. The trustees and MCC committee, who contain an influential anti-Corbett group, will have to make a decision by early 2018 ahead of May's reappointment schedule. Corbett's super busy hands-on approach has not gone down well at Lords. But when asked if he was aware of a possible coup against him, he said I'm always interested in members' opinions. The ECB is planning around 8 city-based sides for their T20 tournament starting in 2020 is concentrating on market research to help pick venues most likely to deliver big crowds. The major headache appears to be Cardiff, which is far from certain to sell out. It is likely the team based in Cardiff will also play in Bristol and Taunton. The other 7 grounds are expected to be the 6 major test venues: Lords, the Oval, Trent Bridge, Edgbaston, Old Trafford and Headingley, plus Southampton's Agees Bowl. The ECB are concerned that Cardiff may not sell out if selected as a host for a new T20 event. Tigers trump Toffees for Elston support. Everton fans might not be impressed, especially after their disappointing start to the season, having just spent £150 million, to hear CEO Robert Elston was not present to witness Thursday's Europa League 22 draw with Cypriot side Apollon Limassol. Elston decided to go and cheer on his beloved Castleford Tigers in their 23-22 Super League playoff semi-final win against St Helens, rather than attend Goodison Park. Elston is understood to have apologized in advance, calling it an insane lifetime chance for a Castleford fan. Everton CEO Robert Elston was not at Thursday's embarrassing draw with Apollon Limassol. Westwood, who is near the top of the leaderboard after 2 rounds of golf's British Masters, where he is also tournament host, is now officially an IMG client following his sad split from Chubby Chandler's ism. And IMG golf agent Adrian Mitchell, who represents Padraig Harrington, has been assigned to look after Westwood as well. It will take some getting used to, with Westwood having been so synonymous with Chubby's golf setup. Lee Westwood prowls around the 18th green in front of a promotional image of himself